Danny, well, congratulations, 3 points today and a great performance in the second half as well.
Yeah, it had a bit of an end of season feel, didn't it, the first half, and a few wasted balls and giving it away, and they had a few counter attacks which we ended up dealing with quite comfortably. And I think sort of news filtered through to people that probably Grimsby were winning, and you're looking at the table live as I saw supporters do, and that dream seemed to be fading. In the second half changes, our game ended their game, and 4 points off the playoff, who knows, but yeah, it's still going to be a tough ask, but second halves like that will certainly help our cause.
You've seen the results with Crewe and Notts County this week, and you can't switch off from the opposition either, can you? Because they're always going to play a part in it, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. I think they made a few changes today. A couple of their main players weren't playing for whatever reason. I haven't seen Pete in the office yet, so I'm sure he'll explain why a few of their players, Wydu and Bolton, were missing. Whether that's because to look at other players, that's it's nothing to do with us. That's not privy to what's going on in their camp, but we're certainly going for it and playing full strength and trying to get in those playoffs. And at half time it felt a bit flat. We've done some good bits, but it was a real flat feel. And second half, that once Ryan comes in and scores, it just felt everyone, that little bit of excitement started running through everyone's veins again.
Yeah, I sensed with Ryan's goal as well, there was a little bit of frustration from himself, really, if anything.
Yeah, I think Ryan's gone through a lot in terms of injuries and that over the course of the season, and before that he never really got injured much. So I think ever since that tackle against Gateshead here on a Tuesday night last season, he's been a bit stop-start. So yeah, really pleased for Ryan, really pleased for all the lads, because we've turned a really bad run, or they've turned a really bad run into hopefully something could be coming very exciting, but one step at a time.
I was completely shocked that Will Grigg missed that one-on-one match.
Yeah, I think he was, and that's certainly a rarity. When you've got a forward where missing is a rarity, then we'll certainly forgive Will for that.
And Ash Palmer gets his first ever league goal today.
I didn't know that.
Brilliant, isn't it? So for him as well.
Yeah, excellent. We worked on Ash getting around the far post for corners and free kicks, and there was a couple of corners first half. Frustratingly, we were overhit and we probably wasted too many opportunities from our corners, and fair play to Manny for the delivery for the set piece second half, and hell of a header. So I think him and Fads were excellent at the back. So you're looking at Grimes, the unused sub. We've had a lot of players contribute, which so far is a good season. We're hoping it turns into an excellent season. But yeah, results like today make our return to the EFL so far pretty good.
I think the third goal really capped off with a fine move as well. Great work from Bim Peppel and a cool finish from Paddy Madden as well there.
We don't get the reputation Paddy has in League One and League Two, especially for nothing. And it's a great finish and great work. Subs come on and contributed, and it was really pleased with people like Michael, because I think that was at the first game he started and finished for us. I might be wrong with that, but it's good for those young lads to get through 90 minutes. Like I said to you, after Notts County with Bim Peppel, you get through, you get more robust, and I thought Michael was excellent today.
Going forward, obviously, it's hard to think it was a week ago that Tranmere, put 4 in the second half, isn't it, really, considering that 4 points he picked up in the next result. It's now down to 4 points away from 7th place, with Grimsby drawing at Harrogate. It's going to be that, I said to you on Tuesday, it was silly season, didn't I? I think it really is, isn't it?
Yeah, but all you can do is enjoy your weekend and then look forward to a really tough game at Wimbledon, because that will be a tough game. So this was tough today. Tranmere was tough. Wimbledon's tough. They're all tough. They all bring different problems and strategies that we have to solve, and the players have to work out as the game unfolds. So yeah, you're right. There's some twists and turns. At one point today, everyone's thinking nowhere near the playoffs. Don't be silly. Let's just enjoy the rest of the season. And then I'm sure supporters 2 minutes later looking at their phones, like I said earlier, and game on. So it is game on, but we can't go to Wimbledon, that's for sure, and perform like we did at Tranmere.
They had a man sent off today as well, so we'll find out about that in due course.
Yeah.
Of course, but yeah, you're absolutely right. You don't want a Tranmere performance at Wimbledon as well, do you?
We don't want it, and you can't really afford to have it. And I think it's very rare that we haven't turned up as a club. We haven't turned up. We didn't turn up at Tranmere. More times than not, we turn up, and that was one of the few games, if you include Accrington here, where you got thumped. And for a team new to League Two, regardless of our infrastructure and playing staff, a manager, that takes them going. To go away for 2 games this season and be really, really disappointed in the day, that takes them doing. But as I say, the fight isn't over yet. We've got to go a long trip down to London on Thursday for the big game Friday, and that league table, I'm sure, maybe in our favour, maybe not, will definitely look different come 6 o'clock Friday.
There's one blemish on the day. How's Amando Dobra?
Yeah, it's a shame because
groin,
it's a groin. When it's a muscle with the player, You know, Dobbs has got kicked to bits in the last few seasons and is always back training Monday with all gashes all over his shins and ankles. But when it's a muscle, you're a little bit more concerned. He can feel a bit of pain in there, so we'll know more of the course of the week. But yeah, that'd be a massive loss if we miss him for Wimbledon, let alone the rest of the season. But we won't know probably till Monday, Tuesday.
And Liam Mandeville seems to be carrying a knock as well towards the back end, but seems to keep going.
Yeah, he does. Pete Wild looked over and said he looks knackered. I said he always looks like that, mate. There's nothing new for Liam. But as always, works his socks off into the ground. He got up. I think he got a ball kicked into somewhere where, as we all know, hurts quite a bit.
Apart from that, any other issues at all?
Doesn't seem that way. No, doesn't seem that way. Tough game, humid today, warm. End of season, end of a long season. A lot of those players, for both teams, have played a lot of games this season. It does catch up with you, and we're hoping it doesn't catch up with us at the wrong time.